We're on a mission to open a brick and mortar retro video game store in 60 days. It's day 30. I'm 100%. I've checked 3 times to make sure that that's right. So that was incorrect. It's actually day 29. We've started unloading some of our inventory into the glass cases. We haven't organized it or priced it. I just wanted to throw stuff in there to kind of see how it looked. And I think it looks pretty sharp. And it's nice because the shelves are high enough that you can go almost all the way back on every shelf. Well, for sure the top 2. You can do it down there, but people are gonna have to lean over. So what we're thinking for this row of cases, it's gonna be our Nintendo section. So it's gonna all be Nintendo. This is gonna be this way and then back. Then we're gonna do on this side, it's gonna be pretty much everything else, you know, PS1 to PS3, Xbox 360, and then all of your Segas. And then the back wall is gonna be current gen stuff, which will consider PS4 and PS5, Xbox One, Xbox One X, and Switch. Then we'll see how much of the wall that takes up, but we're gonna have to do some figuring out what we're gonna do on this side. I don't think it's gonna take up the whole wall. I think this is gonna be controllers. This I think is gonna be, originally it was gonna be third-party wiring, but I'm thinking we might do miscellaneous old stock, because we have a lot of cool stuff that's on hanging tabs anyways, that's just neat old stock, cool stuff. And then we're considering whether we're gonna keep this here. If we do, I think it's gonna be the miscellaneous consoles that are too obscure to be over there. Intellivision, Atari, I'm not saying that stuff is too obscure, but we don't have too much of it. TurboGrafx 16, stuff like that. We'll have one cabinet for that. And then we got a graffiti artist who's gonna be here in like 2 minutes, another one, to give us a quote on the back and give us his ideas. And we're for sure painting this purple. Russ is 100% confirmed that he's gonna be coming tonight, so we'll trim this. We've got it all in black already, so he's bringing his brad nailer, and then we'll get that floating shelf up, get the handles on this door and the door closures. And then we got some other stuff that we'll be doing throughout the day. Just had another graffiti artist in. She was super cool, and she took a look at the space and is gonna get some mock-ups done for us. We got our first coat of paint on there, so we'll need to do one more coat of that. We just heard back from Grosvenor Distribution, which is one of Canada's biggest Pokemon distributors, as well as sports cards and stuff. And we've been waiting a couple days to hear back from them, and they said they're looking for a brick and mortar storefront. So I think we're gonna be able to fit in perfectly, and I think that they'll accept our application. We just have to send some paperwork over. And hopefully that doesn't take too long, because it'd be nice to have Pokemon product in here when we open up. The last thing we need to paint, other than the hallway out there, is this, and that's navy blue. So we'll get 2 coats on that. I love how these glass cases look. It's so good, I love it. We've also reached out to a couple people regarding arcade cabinets, because we're definitely gonna have at least one right here, but I don't wanna get your guys' hopes up. This is so sick, but I don't know if it's gonna happen. It's a McDonald's Mario Kart. Oh my goodness, it's so sick, but it's so expensive. I have to see if they'll come down on the price, but kind of what we're thinking is we'll have 2 arcade cabinets there. We'll have one stand up, hopefully NFL Blitz or NBA Jam, and then we'll have that little Mario Kart beside it. And that's for if people come in with their kids, right? Because our main demographic is people between the ages of 30 and 45, and a lot of those people have kids. So I think that's kind of a cool experience and photo opportunity to have the kid playing the little Mario Kart McDonald's arcade while the parent is playing the stand-up. I don't know if we're gonna be able to afford it. It's really expensive. Girlfriend also ordered me this without telling me, because she's a legend. It's a security camera. So we're gonna get a couple more, but yeah, it's pretty cool. You charge it once and it lasts for 180 days. So you only need to charge it twice a year. You get this little thing, or one of these, it has a memory backup, so it saves the footage. So we're gonna get that, and I think 1 or 2 more cameras. Finished up our second coat down there and up. Finished our second coat down here. Still drying, so it kind of looks crappy. Finished our second coat on there. I think that blue is gonna need 1 more coat. And we patched the stuff that you'll be able to see in here. And Russ is on his way, and then we can get going on those last minute renos. No one's gonna be hitting their head off this, unless you're tall as shit. Oh, sorry.
Fired.
Here you go.
Thank you.
We got the shelf up. Looks pretty good. Once we paint these brackets black, it's gonna be nice. This door it's a whole nother monster. We're not gonna be able to do what we initially thought. We're gonna have to, ow. What are we doing again? Latches. We're gonna wait for them to paint the mural and then we'll stick them in where it's black and not interfering with the piece. Just finished up the trim around here. We ran out, so I'm gonna have to paint that black. And we got the little piece up there to separate the blue and purple. And we'll be painting those brackets tonight. I'll be painting this. What a nice truck. I can honestly say that I've never eaten as much McDonald's as I have in my life in the past week. Every day, I'm eating it almost every day because it's right across the street. And I'm just go, go, go. So it's whatever's the closest. It's between that and Subway. So I'm gonna pick McDonald's 10 times out of 10 and Subway is just trash. It's 7:45. I don't think we'll have too much of a problem getting that painted. Those painted, second coat on that, and then probably even 2 coats on all of that stuff. And then we can get these glass cases moved over into their final positions, get the shelves in, then it's go time. That's it for today. See you tomorrow.